Alright, what's up guys? This is Team Deathmatch on Riot, and as you guys can see, I'm using the KF5, and this is the best submachine gun in the game, hands down. I'm using also the perk Gong Ho. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I don't even know because I ain't Chinese, Japanese, Korean, etc. But it's definitely a nice perk, you know, you get to shoot while you sprint. But this is some gameplay. I had some nice gameplay, you know, I played amazing. And this gun is really good. The KF5 is probably the best submachine gun in the game, hands down. You know, you have the range, you have the damage. I believe it says on the class, first 5 bullets have higher damage, and then the rest is, you know, it's normal. But overall, this is a really strong gun. You know, I have advanced rifling on it. I have a red dot and I have grip. Advanced rifling basically makes the range, you know, farther, and I can kind of have a chance to kill ARs. What I like about this game, the guns are really balanced for the most part, and on top of that, ARs have a huge chance of killing subs long range. Like, subs have a chance, but nothing compared like Ghost. Ghost was a joke when it came to that, especially Vector. You know, Vector can map anything, but ARs long range will dominate a sub, and that's really good. I really like that. But obviously, close range, a sub is more dominant, and as you guys can see in this gameplay, I play really well with the sub. You know, close quarters, taking my gunfights, getting 3 pieces, using my exosuit really well, you know, blasting to the side to dodge some bullets. But, you know, this is overall the best gun in the game. I really recommend you guys to all try it, the KF5. Remember, it's the first gun. The most insane part of it all, it's the first gun. It's the first gun you guys get in the game, which makes sense, but it makes no sense. You guys can kind of, let's say Call of Duty 4, MP5. MP5 was probably the best subgun. I'm pretty sure it was the best subgun, and that was a gun you start with, I believe, if I remember. It's been a while, but I believe you started with that gun. So imagine that. So this is like the same thing. You start with this gun, and it's really good. All the other subs are, there's a couple decent subs, like 1 or 2. Obviously, like I said, this game is really well balanced to a point where all guns are almost the same. Obviously, they have different stuff and different, you know, damage, fire rate, all that stuff. But on top of that, I mean, if you had a gunfight between 2 subs, for the most part, it's gonna be whoever has a better shot's gonna win. Like, obviously, the gun does matter, but like I said, to a certain extent, and this game's really a lot more fair. But like I said, the KF5 is probably the best sub right now. It's really amazing. Kills fast, has good range. You know, has a good clip, good amount, has 40 bullets, as you guys can see. And if you guys, as you guys are watching me play, you know, I melt pretty fast. And if you guys notice, I reload fast. Like, it's insane. You know, you have 40 bullets. You know, it's a pretty big clip for a sub, and you still reload really fast. Like, this gun, I'm telling you, overall, it's probably the best sub. And now, when I say this, I know you guys are kind of confused, like how the first gun and how, like, this is kind of weird, the first sub, and we already figured out that this is the best sub, and we haven't even played the game much. Yeah, it's understandable. You know, we haven't played the game much. It's been a couple days. I've played it for a couple days already, and we still have a year to go, and I know a lot of pros have played it only for a couple days. So it's kind of like, it's weird that I'm saying this, but it's just from experience and just from using a lot of the other subs. Now, I can say this, I haven't used, I think, 1 sub, which is the Kimbo, and I used one other sub a little bit, and like from experience, I really believe this is the best sub in the game. It's just a lot more better, it's a lot more efficient, a lot more damage, a lot more range. Like, I just like it overall. Obviously, you know, every gun has range, but I just feel like this one has more, especially with advanced rifling. Look at that! Look at that beauty. Like, this gun is amazing. They made this game a lot different, you know. The guns are different. You have a gun that's only a Kimbo as a sub. You have a sub that's a 3-round burst. You have subs that at the beginning they shoot slow and then they shoot faster. Obviously, I'm just saying, I'm like kind of just pointing out things, but thing is, like, this is what makes the game a lot more different, and you kind of can pinpoint the better guns pretty fast. And there's gonna be obviously like 2-3 guns that are always gonna be good. So like right now, this is probably the best sub. But of course, there's probably gonna be another sub. For example, MTAR and Vector. There's gonna be another sub, maybe even 3 subs that can challenge the sub. So I believe there's gonna be about at least 2 subs and at least 2 ARs that are gonna be used, and maybe more. Let's play the game more. Let's figure everything out. But this right here, guys, is the best, hands down, best sub right now. Definitely recommend it, unless they nerf it or what they're going to do. But for now, it's the best sub. You guys would easily dominate with it. And I hope you guys like it. So I hope you guys like this video. This is, even though we lost, you know, I played really well. And you guys noticed how well the sub is. And I love you guys. Apathy out.